welcome out to the next stop. I'm Wayne Caveman Keys, and we're going to take a walk down Nurragingy today, my local park. It's an absolute bottler, so let's see what we can find on the next stop today. Let's have a look where we are. And this is Currawong Picnic Area Pond. Plenty of sacred kingfishers around here, and this leads to Snake Alley. Just a mad place, one of my favourite places on the Cumberland Plains, Snake Alley, Nurragingy. So let's head off down to Snake Alley and see what we've got on today's next stop, folks. Should be a bottler. Let's go. Okay guys, welcome out to the vast Cumberland Plains. I'm Keezy the Caveman, and take on the walk today, the magic Cumberland. Those beautiful plains all around us. Yeah, this is snake territory around here, so I'll see what we can come up with. Plenty of brown snakes, a lot of red bellies. Oh, what a bobby dazzler the first stop is today. Not much sun out, but I just spotted not one but two red bellies. And they're probably only a foot or so apart from each other, right down in front of me, down on Snake Alley. Try and zoom in a bit. There's one, it's facing right towards me, and there's another one right there. So yeah, two red bellies in very close proximity to each other. Not sure what's happening there. There could be a bit of mating that's just occurred, or yeah, definitely something going on there. Oh, look at the amazing red-bellied black snake out on the Cumberland Plains. And they like to hunt next to the rivers for frogs and skinks. And I did see a few skinks out before, so they're probably out hunting a few skinks. A beautiful, beautiful snake. Yeah, you got the big camera out and get a bit closer in for you. Can see this beautiful red-bellied black snake. Just having a look right at me, this guy. I mean, not a bad sized snake either. And they're quite a placid snake, the red-bellied black snake. You shouldn't be scared of them. Shouldn't approach them either. But definitely shouldn't be scared of the red-bellied black snake. They're not an aggressive snake at all. Look at that jumper ant just crawled over the top of the red belly's head. Absolutely magnificent, beautiful looking snake, the red belly. I just zoom back and have a look at that other one. So yeah, amazing. You can see the two of them just laying there. Not much sun out, but the red bellies don't mind. They don't need that much sun. And being black in colour, they attract the sun quite easy. It looks like he might make a move soon. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Having a look around. Might have sensed something. They'd definitely be out for a hunt. Trying to get some warmth into the body. There's not much sun out today. Yeah, on the move. And off he goes. Having a good look through the bush at what he might find up here in the bush. There's plenty of frogs and plenty of skinks, and that's why there's plenty of red bellies down in Snake Alley, because it's a wetland section, and there's a lot of dry section here as well. So I'll take you up to a place we call the Log here, one of my favourite places for all sorts of birds and reptiles. It's a great little spot. As we look over the world famous Log of Nurragingy, we see an animal way out of its range. Should be up in the Northern Territory, this guy, but somehow he's wound up down here in the Sydney Basin, in the Western Sydney area. And this is the Gulf snapping turtle, and extremely strong jaws on these guys. They can crack oyster shells. So yeah, the rest of the turtles stay clear of these guys. You can see he's got quite a large head and strong jaws. quite a large turtle too, and a very dominant turtle, although he seems to keep to himself. Down in Nurragingy, he's the only golf snapping turtle down here. He's been down here for decades, this guy. So whilst he's not exactly native to the area, he's still an Australian native, and seems to have found his place down at Nurragingy. But amazing specimen of a turtle, and whether it be in the Northern Territory or New South Wales, still one magnificent specimen of a turtle. Absolute beast of a turtle too. You can see why the other turtles would be wary of this guy. He's a tank. And up on the top of the log, with a beautiful eastern water dragon. Just a juvenile. It's like some drab markings. Markings almost look like a female, but it's got that distinctive black band from the eye back through the ear to the back of the neck to signify a male. So could be a juvenile male, just hasn't quite got the colours of the large water dragons as yet. So yeah, productive visit out here today on the log, the amazing eastern water dragon. And of course these are one of the only dragons in the world that can grow back their tail. The iguana's another one, but in Australia this is the only dragon that can grow back his tail. Amazing. And here we have the big male of the pond, and he's the boss of the log, this guy, and he's ruled this section of Nurragingy for quite some time, been well over a decade. He's got large, huge jowls on this guy, and they've got slightly different coloured eyes than the females. They've almost got a little bit of hazel green in their eyes, the males, and they have that beautiful black banded stripe. You can see the beautiful eyes moving around. He's spotted something in the water, no doubt, and they're one of our only aquatic lizards, and a beautiful, beautiful dragon they are, and one of only two true water dragons in Australia, the other being a subspecies of the eastern water dragon, which is down south. The Gippsland water dragon has a more of a greeny blue tinge and a yellow on the chest. These have a blood red on the chest when it comes to mating season, and they can actually go under the water for 45 minutes to an hour and a half, absorbing oxygen through their skin, and it seems right at home in the water, this guy. And he'll make his way over to the other side of the pond, no doubt. They really are an amazing lizard to watch. They've got that laterally compressed body, so they move through the water so easily. They can move through quite fast if they want to. He's just lumbering along at the moment. Just going over to the other side, see if the grass is greener over there. Our next stop, we have a look up, and there's a beautiful olive-backed oriole up in the tree in front of us. He'd be hunting on some insects, and that he actually just swooped me, this guy. So he must have a nest close by, and I think I actually seen it on the way up here. And next minute, whack on the back of the head, and click click, the beak goes. Our last stop for the day. See the beautiful sacred kingfisher, and they're nesting down at Nurragingy at the moment. Recently migrated back from up Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, or somewhere in Southeast Asia. Beautiful birds. Okay, we make our way back to the car, and we see the beautiful Australasian grebe And this is the male one. He can dive down for great lengths of time and come up and have a snavel on some fish or other morsels he finds down underneath the pond area at Nurragingy. There he is there. Comes up with his prize. Absolutely beautiful. The Australasian grebe. I might try and have a look around on the other side of the pond. I couldn't see the mum and the babies. There was 2 chicks left, the last I'd heard, so we'll go and have a check, eh? Unfortunately, nature, not always kind. And from the 4 little baby Australasian grebes that hatched out, it seems we have 1 solitary chick left here. So hopefully this one pulls through. You see the mum feeding the little baby some little guppies or fish from the pond here. There's quite a large number of guppies and fish in this pond here. You see, under she goes again. Feed the little baby. Very susceptible at this age and very vulnerable. To be left alone like this is at the mercy of any birds of prey could come past and spot this little baby here out in the middle of the pond by itself. And I'd say that's maybe what could have happened to the other ones. So quite hard for any other predators to get these little chicks being in the middle of the pond, and unless it's one of the other water birds attacking them, like maybe a heron. But and the little baby's very needy. You can see her following mum around for food. It's getting quite big quite fast, but unfortunately for some of them, they don't get big enough fast enough. So bit of sad news there for some people. It's just nature. There's not much we can do about it, but it is sad to see. Would have been nice to see the 4 of them, but at least one's pulled through. Not a very good survival rate if you're a young duckling out in the wetlands. You got monitors, you got birds of prey, and there's so many things that'll take these guys. Even the kookaburras will take these, and ravens. When they're very small, yeah, they're prone to all sorts of predator. Okay, let's get out and see what we got on the next stop.
Okay guys, what a magic walk out on the Cumberland Plains with Keezy the Caveman and the Cumberland Nature Crew. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with more action and adventures from out in the vast Cumberland Plains and beyond. Could be anywhere. Probably be a camping trip next time with me old mate Haydo. So let's get out of here. Let's enjoy a nice lunch or dinner and enjoy the next stop tomorrow. See you guys. Next stop. Let's get out of here.